Hi there. In this video we're going to take another look at Asana and this time how we generate an Asana project from a template by using an external form. And for this example we're using Typeform, but you could use Jotform or Gravity Forms or even Google Forms, anything else that is a kind of standard form. And we're going to use just a few simple inputs to generate our Asana project from the template. So why would you use this? Well, when I talk to clients, they often have the requirement for external parties, so people outside of their Asana group. They will need them to generate a project, and it could have a set number of tasks or a fixed number, depending on the type of form that they use. And you don't always want the entire team to have access to your Asana. You simply want them to input the details with which to create a project and kind of take it from there. So there are a couple of prerequisites for this. Firstly, I'll take you through setting up the Typeform itself, and then we'll go through and take a look at the Asana template, and then we'll kind of join it all together using Zapier, but you could also use Make or any of the other automation systems. They're all pretty much the same. And then we'll kind of take a look at the output, and you can of course modify the input to the forms, the details within the Asana template of the project itself. There's lots and lots of things you can do with this, but it's a good starting point to kind of get you off the ground. Okay, so the first step of this is to basically set up the form within Typeform. So I've just created a really simple version of this. So I've just asked for an email address, then the first and last name of the person submitting it, and then the company name. And the company name is what determines the project title. So I've also set up a test project. So this is my Asana template. It has some tasks in here and it has me assigned, so you could look at assigning these to certain people, and you could also set up dates and whatever. This shows as a project, but it is actually a template as well. So let's go ahead and kind of get this working. So set up your form within Typeform or Gravity Forms or whatever the application you are using. They're all essentially the same. And here we have the Typeform in all its glory. So I'll put my email address in here. I'll move on to the next piece, and then I'll do my name. And then the company is kind of the important thing here. So I'll call this Joe Blogs Co. And we submit the form. And it says, of course, thank you so much for submitting the form. And that's the kind of first piece. And so what happens is that gets handed to Zapier. And if we look at this Zap, we can see that basically we're using this Typeform. We've configured it to use this template, the test HHR project within, this is the form that I've called it. And then it essentially triggers that, so it gathers the information. Within Asana, and this is the important piece, the action event is create a project from the template. Here's my account. I'm going to assign it to the client team, and then I'm going to call this test company, which was the company name that I added in the form. And that's all there is. It's really simple. You could add in tasks and all sorts of bits and pieces here. I felt that it really wasn't necessary for this demonstration. So as we can see here, we have our new project created in Asana. It's taken the name from the Typeform that we submitted, and within it, it has all of those actions, and you'll notice that it's got the assignees assigned. It would also have the due dates if those were relevant. probably not relevant for the template, but it has all of these stages in the end. So if you can imagine all of these tasks now, you do not need to do manually. They're all added. And you could even add within your form if you wanted to add in specific tasks that you wanted the client to update. So if you wanted to gather information and so on, you can do that. Probably not relevant for this demonstration. Please let me know in the comments below if you would like me to go into the details of any of this. So that was it. That was how you set up an Asana project by using the template and an external form. It's, like I said, it's pretty simple. You can modify lots and lots of the details behind this, but without kind of going into the nitty-gritty, everyone's going to be different, everyone's going to use different things, but it's the backbone of all of the changes that you will need. If you found this useful, please like the video, it all helps. But if you wanted me to help you and your business set up this sort of automation, please use the link in the description below, set up a free call and we can talk about the details. You may want to check out the videos that appear at the end of this. They'll also take you through projects and designs using Asana, Airtable, Pipedrive, and of course automation that you may find interesting. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.